Well, I'm having a pretty good day again today. As you can see, I'm back downstairs. Whether or not I'm supposed to be downstairs right now, that may be another story for another time. But I'm having maybe an unusually good day, and maybe I should be just kind of chilling out, but it's not that many stairs. I do need to practice. It's all part of rehab, so that's what I'm telling myself. So since I walked downstairs, I might as well do something for a few minutes, and then I have to walk back upstairs. So let's just do a review. Hey everybody, Papa Gord here, and yes, let's just do another Black Series review. I'm in the basement. Might as well feel like I accomplished something today, besides reading, which is not a bad thing. I'm not saying that reading a book is bad. It's not. But I need something to do to occupy my brain a little bit. So as I was doing all my exercises, I felt I'm gonna do the stairs a little bit and got myself down here, and I'm a little winded, so I need to have a rest. I have a chair that's the right height down here, so here we are. And while we're down here, I figured let's go back and we're gonna look at maybe a first, definitely a first. We haven't reviewed him, we haven't looked at him before, and that's original A New Hope Han Solo. I've always liked Han Solo more than Luke Skywalker. I just think the whole scoundrel, maybe just Harrison Ford brought the character to life for me. I don't know what exactly it is. The Millennium Falcon was cool. He had a big giant furry partner. Didn't listen to anybody, made his own rules, kick ass, take names, blah, 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 what have you. Maybe that's what I liked about him. Now, unfortunately, this isn't really Han Solo. There are aspects of it that make it look like Han Solo, but there's something about this figure that's always really bugged me. Now, mind you, it is one of the older Black Series figures, which we've seen the evolution of figures over the past 5 or 6 years now with the face printing technology and throwing in butterfly joints and having crazy articulation in the torso and getting a head waggle and what have you. Unfortunately, this isn't one of those figures. This is from the beginning, so it's not a horrible figure. I like the figure. I don't know. He looks so lanky, and I think partially because of the way they've done to try to look like he's got his sleeves, I'm not even wearing sleeves. So here, look at me push my skin up to make it look like I'm moving my sleeves. But I think that's part of it. It just looks like he's too big for his clothes. And then I don't know, I just think maybe it just looks like he's so necky, which I don't know if that's a word, but with having his shirt on, opened up at the collar, and he just looks so elongated. I know he is taller. I brought Luke here for comparison. So if you do go back to back, and that I would say would seem right. Like Harrison Ford is bigger, Mark Hamill is smaller, and I don't have an issue with that because that makes it look like it should, in different degrees of height. But let's let's just look at him anyway. So I think again, facially, not really there. Certain angles, again, if you look at him from the side, you may get a slight Harrison Ford vibe. But I don't know if it's this giant wave of part of hair in the middle of his head. But again, my eyes just get drawn right into here all the time. It's like a train wreck, and you just can't look away. And that's every time. So I have to kind of put him on my shelf and kind of surrounded by Princess Leia's, and all that white tends to take away from him a little bit, and then he tends to blend in. So Chewbacca's usually standing in behind him, but it is his iconic look. He's rocking his blue trousers with his little red stripes going down. He's got his black vest on, I love his holster. That is one thing I will say with some of the earlier figures. Accessories out the backside. Again, no exception. I think you probably could take his vest off. Why you would, I don't know, but it is like a separate piece. So you could take that off. But like the detail, I think, on his holster is really nice. Wraps around the leg. It does unpin at the back here. So because it goes with another accessory, which we'll get to, which I showed off already. But anyways, but yeah, the paint in it's, you know, he looks like he's seen some stuff. So it's not just like this nice shiny brown that he just went, you know, into the gun shop and bought himself a new holster and what have you. So it looks good. His boots are nice and shiny black, which is a little bit for the kind of the dull black matte. His shirt, I guess, is supposed to be a beige color, but again, I keep looking at his neck. So he does get really good bend looking down. Whoops, see? And this is, I don't know, maybe this is a running gag on my channel with heads coming off when I'm looking at the figure. But I find a lot of these older ones, the heads, there's not much holding them there. But again, that's fine. But, you know, he does have a little bit of waggle to him, considering how old he is. You know, arms are all the way around. He can get good up. You know, he gets just over 90. Honestly, they could have probably put a deeper cut and got him even farther if they're just going to give him a single jointed elbow. But again, it's not bad. He better at least have 90 degrees when he's supposed to be the gunslinger. So if he had any less, I'd be even more disappointed with this figure. He's got his trigger finger and just his open, I'm gonna slap you hand. And even, you know, he gets a lot better on the back, some at the front, and he does get some side to side, and you can twist him and what have you. And again, only problem is that it's kind of the top of his boot hits the interior part of the knee. But yeah, you know what? That's fine. It's okay. And yeah, he's a good-looking figure-ish, sort of. Again, the sleeves bug me, and the neck and the head. Well, so he's got problems. He's got issues. But it's the first Han Solo. So accessory-wise, he does come with an extra set of hands, which I have never ever once put on him. But they are his glove hands right there, and so he's kind of got more of like almost kind of like a force grip hand right there. So black on the interior, that yellow kind of tan look on the exterior. Yeah, and again, just his plain old trigger finger hand, exact same. I don't really. Yeah, you know what? Let's pop one off, and hopefully this doesn't go horribly wrong. So that came off pretty easily. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know on this one, but it's an extra set of hands. It's a whole lot better than what we get with some of the new stuff. He also, which I'm using presently on my Luke Skywalker because I think this is more appropriate, is he comes with a Stormtrooper belt with blaster, with the holster, and the whole look. Which is what this figure should have come with, because this is what he wears in most of the film. And I like the look of this much better. So this is what I leave on my Luke Skywalker when I have him kind of resting up against his land speeder. But this does come with the Han Solo. You know, just again, trooper belt. There we have it. I think it looks good. I don't know why they wouldn't have thrown us an extra one with this guy, but they didn't. with the blaster and again the holster. So that is awesome. And then, of course, Han Solo wouldn't be Han Solo without... I just get so concerned sometimes because some of these figures get harder and harder to find over the years, and I think maybe the little pegs start getting brittle over time, but is a standard Han Solo blaster. So black, looks like there might be a little bit of a wash on it, brown handle, and then the silver on the tip there. And yeah, so I mean, that's Han Solo's weapon of choice. We all know the sound it makes. I'm not even going to attempt it because I'm not a sound effects guy at all, but there he is, modeling off his latest weapon there. And yeah, so you get 2 holsters, 2 weapons, 2 extra hands. I think that accessories, that's fantastic. I don't think I could ask for anything else, because I don't think there would be anything else that he should technically come with. So yeah, it's like I said, just it's the arms, the sleeves. I don't even know if you, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you were to even cut the sleeves back and have them look like, maybe bulk up the sleeve, the plastic here, and leave him sans sleeves down below the elbow, if that would help it. And it's just something, like I said, he just looks like he's so necky. But again, it's the first one. We have seen the improvements on the Han Solo figure throughout the Black Series run thus far. That Bespin Han looks fantastic. The Han Solo and that 2-pack with Princess Leia and the Hoth setup looks great. So we know Hasbro can do it. Now, if Hasbro can just get their game together with Luke Skywalker, because they're just having a real bad time trying to get a great looking Mark Hamill likeness. So that's gonna do it. I think I've sat long enough. I feel rested enough to tackle the stairs, to get back up to the main floor and possibly have a nap, but probably not. At least a cup of tea anyways. So guys, thanks for watching. So comment, share, like, subscribe. You got some questions for me? Give me some questions. Maybe throw some questions down below in the comments, and maybe I can just record a straight to YouTube video answering your questions, because I have that kind of time on my hands right now. So I would like to thank all those new subscribers. Thank you, Uncle Mike, for spreading the word again, throwing my name up on the channel on your unboxing. You know I love you. You're my bud. So we jumped up like 10 or 12 more subscribers in like the past day. So welcome. I hope you enjoy the contents. I do like to respond. I am off for a while, so I have lots of time to do that. I'm going through all the comments right now, and going back and replying to a bunch that I have missed. So again, welcome and enjoy. So that'll do it for me. That'll do it for Han here, and Luke over on the side. Trooper Bob's somewhere hanging out, but yeah, so that's gonna do it. So again, all that usual stuff helps the channel out. So comment, share, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Let's keep getting that subscriber number climbing and climbing. So as I always say, have a good one.